The Seamstresses Union. Relative to the rest of the Barrens, Touristville is a neon-clothed oasis. At the heart is the Seamstresses Union. Housed in an old brownstone building in the corner of illegal and opportunity, bums huddle together, gangsters strut the streets, and the occasional salaryman comes slumming. The Union building has been retrofitted, rebuilt, restored so many times that it's like an aging starlet wearing too much makeup in an attempt to stay young. The wild ivy growing out of the gutters adds to the effect. As you enter, the murmur of hushed conversation washes over you. The dive bar denizens raise their heads, take your measure, and then go back to their business. This is the kind of place where everyone knows your name but keeps to themselves. Hello, and welcome back. I am Maester Aelix, and this is Shadowrun Returns, Dead Man's Switch. And we are right back where we left off in the Seamstresses Union. Oh wow, I said it right. Alright, so, let's get going. So there's, a little arcade area there. The skull. Alright. Area in the back, and of course, Cherry Bomb. Let's see. Nerps. That's not how Coyote does it. The Ripper is a lie. I'm not going alone. Okay, we got Eric Mersman over there. We got Mr. Clue. Jin Parks. Wyvern's Tooth. Well, let's go from the door then. The bartender's a striking elf sporting a perfectly toned body, perfectly pouty lips, and perfectly tapered ears. Her eyes harmonize save me and take me in equal measure, hitting that just right note to the maximum extraction of tips. Hey there, haven't seen you before. What can I get you? Let's see. From the look of this place, I can probably get anything I want. She eyes you up and down. I just sling booze, but the Union is known for its diverse clientele. Ask around, you'll probably find someone who can get you what you're looking for. Now, how about a drink? Let's see. Whiskey, straight up. She starts to turn away when a man with the face of a survivor and the zeal of a convert tugs her arm. Hard. It's clear the two have a history. They try to keep their voices low, but intensity of their conversation make them easy to overhear. Cherry, you have to listen to me. If you stick around here, you'll end up dead or worse. The Ripper is out there, and he's real. The last killing happened just down the block. And now Coyote is missing. They'll probably find her tomorrow in a dumpster without her head. Come on, Cherry Bomb, think. I think plenty, Shane. I'm getting freaking from you, from UW in neuroprosthetics, studying under Ogemans. And how am I paying for it? Bartending. Tips. There are faster ways for a Baron's girl to earn that kind of scratch, but I'm not taking them. So what do you want from me? I want what you want. A better life. A better world for everyone. The Universal Brotherhood can give you that. I've heard all this before. This isn't some trick to get us back together. Things are different now. I'm different now. The Brotherhood... Cherry Bomb's pretty face is hard, armored in lipstick and low expectations. The Unibrotherhood is for other people, Shane. Rich Bellevue types who can afford their membership fees and voluntary donations. This isn't about the money. It's about binding the world together in brotherhood. Come with me, attend a discovery meeting, get to the core of who you are. I heard Lynn Telestrain give a talk last night called The New Family of the Sixth World. I've got a family right here, Shane. They're drunks and lowlife and whores, but I choose them over any of your Brotherhood members. Now, Buzz, I need to get back to work. With body language that leaves no question that the conversation's over, Cherry Bomb turns her back on him. Sorry, I got interrupted. Let's see. Sorry you had to go through that. Sounds like you got big plans for yourself. Her pretty eyes softened. Yeah, I do. Can't stay here forever. You gotta look. Says you're not here just for entertainment. You a badge? Do I look like a cop? She fluttered her eyelashes. No, baby. You look like someone who knows the shadows. We're trained to spot a bronze the minute they walk in. Something I can help you with? I got a few questions. Ask away. Well, let's see. Where should I start? Ever hear of Sam Watts? She nods. Sam was a regular customer and a regular pain in the ass for as long as I've been here. Talked a big game, but he was always broke. Soon as he got any money in his pocket, he went straight to his head. Chips, drugs, or booze. Coyote had a soft spot for him, though. Did you see Sam on the night he died? No, that was Coyote's shift. That guy mentioned Coyote. She here? She looks worried. No, I think she's away on business. Business, huh? Is she a shaman with a name like Coyote? She laughs. No, she shot a coyote once, thinking it was a shaman who had double-crossed her. We've been calling her Coyote ever since. Her face falls. She's been missing for a couple of days now. Some people think the Ripper got her, but I know her. Coyote can take care of herself. Who runs this place? That'd be Mr. Kubota. That'd be Mrs. Kubota. She's in the back room. You can't miss her. Thanks for the intel. I appreciate the help. Gutter punks have to stick together. Tell me about this place. Some come here for booze, some for companionship, others are looking for something they can't get anywhere else. If it's illegal or immoral, it can probably be bought, sold, rented, or consumed. You can probably find it here. The Union seems to attract people like you. So who was that you were talking to? Shane, old boyfriend. He used to work here. Then one day, he saw a billboard for the Universal Brotherhood, and that was that. Went to a meeting, made new friends, moved in with them. I was happy for him, until he started coming back around trying to recruit me. I don't need that dreck. Well, talk to you later. Well, let's see. I guess we can talk... Let's talk to Jerry again? I guess not. Eric, then. Hey, guy, I got some extra outfits trying to load. You want a first dibs? I'll take a look. Let's see. +3 hit points. Dodge 1. Intelligence +1. Alright. Charisma, willpower, intelligence, armor 2, and intelligence 1. Alright. Armor 1, adept, mage, rigger, street shaman. Okay, yeah, that's cheap. I'll go with the tourist look, thanks. And confirm. We're going to equip that. I look ridiculous, but I am indeed smarter. And if I can talk to Eric again, I will sell him my old one. You have fun with that. See ya. Let's talk to Jin Parks. Let's go there. The Asian woman's expression reads open for business, but her demeanor reads dealer rather than companion. She's a jack on her neck and a gun in her hand and a chip on her shoulder. She eyes you with a sneer. You look like you'd go for some firepower, something simple. I got guns so smart they practically fire themselves. You looking for tech? I got some of that too. If that's the way you roll. Let's see what you got. I want a drone. A Doberman or a smoker? Equipped with smoke? No. At least, okay, cool. And I know I own an AK, which actually works out pretty well. We got some consumables. Good stuff. But I will take that Doberman, thank you. Okay, well, we'll swap that out, and I'll take an AK instead. Or I'll sell the AK. Show me what you got. Sell that. No, I don't want to sell any of that. That's all good stuff. There we go. Good, 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 good. Oh, look, yes. Hello, Doberman. You good. Mr. Clue. Posted the doorway to the VIP section is a tower of a troll, muscle wrapped in an impossibly tailored suit. While the product of good genes or expensive aftermarket cosmetic work, the troll's gleaming horns perfectly frame his face, and his polished tusks and goatee accentuate the set of lantern jaw. Welcome. Please behave yourself. Will do. You get trouble in here often? Nothing a stern look can't usually solve. What, do you have business here? I was a friend of Sam Watts. Know him? Sure, everybody knew Sam. Shame to lose part of the family. There was a sharpness in Clue's eyes, the look of a man who's seen much and earned the wisdom of at a young age. I figure Sam was the type who needed to be thrown out on occasion. Encouraged to call it a night, I'd say. Sam was a drunk, but he usually wasn't a violent one. Usually? How about the night he died? He was a bit agitated. Didn't catch the specifics. Might have been over a woman. Though I was going to thought I was going to have to show him out, but I had to deal with a couple of rival go-gangers posturing for one of the working girls upstairs. Jake helped Sam out instead. All right. I appreciate you talking with me. Happy to help. So, was Jake this guy down here? No, that's Eric. That is. It's Nerps. I don't like this run. Missed what they said the first time. I'll have to go back and read. Johnny Clean. Noog. The madam. Well, let's go talk to Johnny Clean. The man is dressed like a janitor, but is wearing unusually clean overalls. He's tall, rail thin, and has a cunning look in his eyes that says he's more than just a maintenance man. Howdy, name's Johnny Clean. You new? Yeah, first time. Just get my look at the place. Well, enjoy yourself. This looks like your type of place. I'm just sweeping up a bit. Cool, cool. Hello, Noog. Covered in glowing magical talisman and fetishes, the troll does not seem fully of this world. He mumbles to himself constantly, apparently participating in several conversations at once. But with entities you can neither see nor hear. I told you, it's not like that at all. Bring me proof and you shall have it. I'm honored, your majesty. That is why I said we use mustard instead of ketchup. Forgive me, Jean, I was a fool. He looks you in the eye, his other conversation on hold. You may peruse my magical wares and see their glory. Oh, look. Never hurts. Let's see. Weapons, power belt, spells. Yay, healing, but yeah, I'm not into any of this. How much? Well, let's talk to the Mrs. Kubota. Mrs. Kubota watches you across the room, sizing you up as you approach. As you get closer, you can see that she's of a mixed race, African and Japanese. Her demeanor says, "This is my house, message it at your own peril," but her eyes twinkle with a playful light when she speaks. Konbawa, good evening. Konbawa, good evening. Are you enjoying the Seamstress Union? There should be plenty for a man like you to enjoy. She eyes you closely. Or is this business? I need a moment of your time. I have topics to discuss. So Khan, why should I help you? Sam Watts, I'm looking for his killer. Jake sent me. I'm glad to hear that Jake Armitage is alive. Again. He lives an interesting life. Yes, he does. Very well, if Jake sent you to me, I will help you. Yay! What do you want to know? How well did you know Sam? I knew him. We all did. Sam was a regular here. Whenever he could beg or borrow enough nuyen to become altered in some way. Drugs, chips, alcohol, it didn't matter to Sam as long as he was bent. He was always looking for the next fix. He clung to this place like if it was lifeline, and we treated him as part of the family, even if none of us truly liked him, except Coyote. Did you see Sam on the night of his death? He was here, quite inebriated, as he often was. Coyote was working the bar that night, and she informed me that Sam was getting rowdy and belligerent with other customers. When I requested he leave, he refused. My bouncer, Mr. Clue, was off dealing with another issue, so I requested Jake to escort Sam out the back door to the alley. That was when I saw the last of either of them. Why is this place called the Seamstresses Union? During the gold rush year, there was a census, and the politicians wanted a high number of as possible to gain power and revenue. To bolster the numbers, they decided to include all the working girls, of which there were many, into the rolls. However, given the times, they could not give the girls true occupations, so they entered them all as seamstresses. When a girl accumulated enough money to open her own place of business, she named it the Seamstresses Union, so political workers would know what they would be treated fairly there, and thus a rich tradition was born. So you're a former seamstress? No, perhaps when we know each other more, I will reveal more of myself. For now, enjoy the union. One more question. Can you tell me where to find Coyote? Her face darkens. I would that I could. I've not seen her in 2 days. She's a smart woman and quite dangerous, but I fear for her. Alright, if she's smart, why fear for her? Because she is in a dangerous line of work, and there is always someone smarter, more prepared. Her room is upstairs if you're looking for her. I invite you to examine it. You may be able to uncover her whereabouts. I would not normally betray her privacy in this way, but she's missed 2 shifts now, and cannot be reached on her comm. It's unlike her. If something has happened, I will have inaction on my conscience. Here's the key. Well, why, thank you. Let's see. That's back downstairs. A variety of rooms. Let's go check them out. Oh goodness, so many things. Looks like Coyote keeps her clothes in boxes on the floor. Coyote's computer is ancient, probably fished out of the junkyard. It doesn't even have a data jack, and the crackling display is covered with fingerprints. Tapping the keyboard causes the dust-cracked fans to spin up. Only display is on screen. Password? Without the password, the only other button on screen is a password recovery option. Run a brute force password crack, thank you. The crack easily unlocks the password. Trust Note 1, and you are transferred to the desktop. Hooray! The computer has a basic list of applications. Calendar. 3 days ago, meet with Delilah about gig. Today, meet Paco for date at Pike Place Market, due in 30 minutes. Contacts. Cody's contacts has exactly 1 entry, someone named Paco. There is no comlink number or other contact information available. This does not seem like a very useful list of contacts. Access history. A quick scan on our recent searches shows Coyote has been reading a great deal about hellhounds. It also suggests that more than a casual interest in vintage action figures. Leave the computer. Coyote's bed has a diary with several papers sticking out of it. Open the diary to the first paper. There is a receipt stuck between the pages and a diary entry. Inspect the receipt. Receipt is for a Browning Max pistol from Jim Parks downstairs with a note saying how big guns on hot women turned her on. Read the diary. Came back from my shift and find 4 of Paco's goons stepping out on our apartment floor, getting fragging ridiculous. I want to be with him, with the real Paco, but this cutter dreck keeps messing everything up. I love him, but he's totally different different with the gang. It's how I make my cash, baby, Yoey says. I try to tell him he doesn't need cash. I can support us both with what I make here at the Stream Sisters Union, but he still goes on these runs. With those bozos all over my floor, I feel like I'm just seeing how far he can push me before I kick him out. Why be patient, but why... Or, I try to be patient, but why does it have to be all one way? As soon as the last cutter is out of the door, I lost it. I told him if he ever pulled Drek like that again, he would be sleeping in the alley. Of course, he begged and pleaded with me, telling me it wouldn't happen again, but I don't want to deal with this anymore. I don't want to leave him. He's the reason I got through all this stuff last year. Got my bartending license, got an apartment, and this life. I know he cares about me and loves me more than his involvement with the Cutters. I just wish I could slice the gang out of our lives together. Slice out the fear that comes along with it. Alright, foot. Okay, so... And that's when she got a gun. Second paper. The paper's a handwritten poem on it and a diary entry. Read the poem. Let's just say Paco should stick to guns and motorcycles and leave the poetry to others. Ooh. Sometimes it seems like Paco reads my mind or my diary. Maybe he does the latter. I wouldn't be surprised. Hi, Paco! Ever since last week, he hasn't mentioned the Cutters once. He leaves the apartment with a "see you in a few hours, babe." Returns later without comment. I don't know if he's really going to help... If it's really going to help us avoid the subject in conversation completely, but I have felt better without our constant arguing about it. Third paper. Receipt. It's a COD receipt for a special order 5 pounds of zebra meat from Mauri's Meat Emporium located near Pike Place Market. Ooh. The picture shows a young girl in a caramel skin and dark brown hair. She has a snake wrapped around her arm, yet she is smiling. The back of the photograph has shadow scrolled across it. Okay. Fourth paper. A receipt for a wall safe installed near the bathroom door. Set to combination 342436. Okay, oh, good. Finchetti frag grenade. Ooh, okay. Back to the diary. Fourth paper. Oh, that's it. Okay. Let's see. A frame painting of the Chicago skyline done in stylized silhouette. The stand is littered with action movies and cigarette butts. Interesting. Anything in the bathroom? No. Okay. Let's see what's in here. There's a creak in the floor. Alright. Hack the panel. There's this big creepy teddy bear. The stuffed bear seems to be hiding something. Nitro. Oh, I got someone's drugs. There's the public laundry over here. Knocked over plant. There's Coyote's room. Okay, okay. Guess I can't get in here. Nope. Back downstairs we go. Do you know Paco? He's a ganger, member of the Cutters. He's a good kid in a nasty line of work. I warned Coyote against getting too attached to that type. They don't live long. Have you heard of Mauri's Meat Emporium? Her face twists and goes, "No, I'm a vegetarian." Do you know that Jim Park sold Coyote a gun recently? I'd be more surprised if she hadn't. Bouncers can deal with most troublemakers, but around here you need a gun just to take the trash out to the dumpster. Let's see. Take the cab to Pike Place, speak to Mrs. Kubota. If you go down there, it might bring me peace of mind. I'll call a cab for you. I should be able to get you there in time. Gambati Kudasi. Good luck. Cool. I didn't even realize that was a bonus objective. Take the cab and find in question Coyote. Okay. And Gin. Have I been saying Jim? I didn't mean to. You sell a Browning? Hey guy, I'm discreet. I don't talk about my clients, what they buy. Bad for biz. However, I'm sure if she would recommend me, if she were a customer, which is what I'm not saying what she is. She can't recommend you if she did. Did she say anything about why she wanted it? Of course, I'd expect no less. Listen, Coyote is missing. Miss Kubota asked me to find her. I need to know whatever you need to know. Whatever Mrs. Kubota wants. I didn't realize Coyote was missing. She said she expected to encounter some kind of paranormal animal at close range. I recommended the Ares Predator, but she couldn't afford it, so we went with the Browning Max Power. You need some hardware? Yeah. Oh no, I'm actually filled up with drones and such. And I got a flechette grenade, so... Alright. Let's see. Another round. Eric. No thanks, he's the outfit dealer. Cherry. Maybe Cherry knows something. No, okay. Well, I guess we're taking that cab. Pike Place Market. You catch a cab from Touristville to Pike Place Market, an immersively quick ride that takes you from probably going to be mugged to probably going to pay too much for your drinks. Compared to the urban wasteland of the Barrens, the downtown area is filled with modern buildings, lighted streets, and unbarred shops, all living beneath the shadows of massive corporate arcologies. For many, these arcologies are home. For others, they're hulking monuments to the world where the world went wrong. Famous for its fishmongers, Pike Place Market has been around since the early 1900s, overlooking the bay. Now it's a market of all things, legal and illegal. Melting pot of the haves and have-nots. Even though most of the shops are closed, the sights, sounds, and smells of the market hit you from the moment you step out of the cab. And that is it for this episode, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I'm hoping you're enjoying my content as much as I'm enjoying making it for all of you, and you know I do, because I put out a video every single day of the week. Please check out the links down below to see my Discord server, where you can contact me all day, every day, any day. And if you want to be able to influence my videos, have a voice in what's made, get a special channel on the Discord server, get early access to my videos, or even exclusive videos, check out the link to my Patreon campaign. And below that, if you can find yourself the link to my Teespring channel, where you can find wonderful Maester Aelix merch. Thank you all for joining me, and I shall see you all next time.